Oh, hi. Didn't know I hit the button. Welcome, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your timeless month ahead reading. And it feels like a rising out of all of the fear in our jellyfish. Rising out of the fear. It feels like past life fear. And we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. There is this sense of religious oppression in past life energy, and maybe that's carried into this lifetime. So maybe you were raised with either a strict religious background that you just all the way like pushed against and were like, hell no, that ain't for me, and like just all the way, none of that is for me. I don't want anything to do with God or Jesus or like whatever the structure was that you were exposed to during your formative relationship with spirituality. You were like, I don't want anything to do with any of that. So it feels like you have spent a big chunk of your life learning what it really is. Like, really, what is this spiritual? Like, it's almost like you didn't know that they were different. Like, you didn't know that religion and spirituality were not the same thing at all. And now that you've learned, it's helping you to rise up and not only elevate out of the fear of those things. It feels like you used to maybe be triggered by certain groups or certain words or concepts that are common core in religious, especially like Western Christian stuff. And it feels like those things don't bother you anymore. It's like you can see how it fits in. And you can see that you fit in. But there is, like, especially in this water energy, there is this lingering sense of past life trauma around religion. And there's a lot of talk about the witch wound. Like, there are so many very powerful intuitives that are here now and ready to come out and ready to share, but have this like really terrifying dread or sense that something bad is going to happen if they really bring the fullness of their own psychic power or their own intuitive abilities, their own spirituality. It's like there's this deep in your DNA lingering fear that something terrible is going to happen if you shine that for all the world to see. You came here to broadcast your knowledge. You came here to help cultivate the wisdom that you know to be true within. Feels like you've had to really make peace with finding your spirituality in your own way without any of the structures of organized religion. And here you are. So you got there, you're here now, and now what? That's great. What does that mean for us? Let's see. Okay. So this feels like you are some kind of teacher or healer in some capacity. And it's like now that you have gotten to this level of comfort and security within your own inner knowledge and what we could probably call like occult or hidden wisdom. Now that you've gotten to this space where you're feeling like really good about it and it's your truth and like you know it's your truth and that's all you really need. In the jellyfish, it's asking you for full transparency. It's asking for you to sort of bring that experience and bring what you've learned along the way to the people that you serve or the people that you teach, the people that you interact with, because you're just one of very many. Like you are the one that made their way out of that, and there are so many that haven't, that might find you, that will find you, that are making their way towards you right now. And it's a vibrational thing. It's not like you're advertising or anything like, heal your religious trauma with me, sign up here, click this button, like and subscribe. It's not like that. It is true embodiment. True embodiment, you are not triggered by anything anymore in a religious way. You are not feeling oppressed. You are not feeling afraid. You are letting your light shine and letting that be your protection. There's nothing to be afraid of. And other people are afraid. Other people are afraid. When they are in that fear and they are within those structures and they don't think there's a way out, they don't think there's a way to like change their mind or escape from any of that, you are the one to gently show them the way. So it almost feels like intuitive classes, like teaching people to connect with their own intuition. Could be like a meditation circle or something like that. But the call is for you to be fully transparent. That also feels like it means when this comes up in conversation, you can be authentic, like be candid, be true, be real, and share your experience. You're like, you know what, this is what I thought when I was growing up, and this is what I thought about how the world works, and here's what I've actually found to be true. And this is true for me, and here's how I got there. I suggest you go find what's true for you in whatever way you need to get there. Also, there's this beautiful energy of integration of things that you maybe like didn't want to participate anymore. I'm feeling like Christmas as one of those things where you're like, do I really want to celebrate Christmas? I'm not very religious. I don't believe in the whole narrative of Jesus's birthday and that stuff, but like really all it is like a capitalist grab for money and making people spend their life savings in December because everyone expects Christmas presents. You're like, what the hell? Like, I don't even want to participate in Christmas. And you like have gotten to the other side of that where like you're like, well, really, it feels like we're just like, you can like tap into the spirit of the season. And if you really wanted to, you could follow it back and find the before Christmas. Like we could go back to winter solstice. And it could be that you tried to do that too. Like you were like trying to create a separate thing to celebrate. You're like, we're gonna have a circle and we're gonna do a Yule celebration. But then you still had to go participate in Christmas. And go through the keep the Christ in Christmas, whatever that is. And it feels like you really used to be triggered by it. Like you really used to hate it. And now on the other side of it, you're like, nah, I could see that. Yeah. Like you have discovered that you can take the best of the pieces. Everything that you hated about the structure of organized religion, like, because there's inherent oppression and discrimination, and like there's some inherent junky stuff going on in religion. But you also, like, there's also a lot of really positive aspects for people that aren't in this Queen of Cups energy. Not everybody has that intuitive power. I mean, everybody has the capacity, but it's not cultivated. Like, not everybody has access to it like you do. Feeling like a lot of water energy in your chart. Like maybe you've got Pisces, Scorpio. Feeling like Pisces and Scorpio in your chart. Maybe Cancer. I don't feel Cancer. I mean, maybe. Sure. There's room for everything here. I'm feeling strongly like Scorpio. The way your energy is like bristling at the structure of organized religion, it feels like Scorpio. So maybe like Saturn, Venus, Mars. I don't know. It feels like you got some Scorpio in there, and Pisces. Anyway, you have gotten to the point of being able to extract the bright actual nuggets of source energy from those experiences and adapting it to suit your truth. And that is what it is. Like, it's not taking the pieces that are convenient for you, which I think is something that we run into when we try and make space for religious concepts in our life. But then we feel weird about, like, well, this works for me, but I don't know about that one. Like, So in a very clean energy and in a very transparent way, you are able to take those bright spots of light, the ones that resonate as true for you, and you know they resonate as true because they feel like unconditional love. Source being unconditional love. And there's so much about organized religion that makes it feel like love is conditional, especially the love from God. And you just had to, and I feel like you've seen some of the worst of it. Like, you've either been like raised in a place where it was everything and like there are no choices, there are no options. Like, this is who you are, and this is the church we go to, and we go every Sunday and Wednesday, and you do the things they say, because if you don't, you're in trouble. Like, it feels strongly like you had to see the intensity and also like the exclusion of certain groups. Like, maybe you've had like friends or people close to you that were specifically impacted in a really icky way by organized religion. And now you are on the other side of it, ready to show people how to get out. How to show people that you don't have to burn it all down. You don't have to move away and start over. Like, you really can find your truth. You really can find the God within. Like, you can connect with source from within. Not everybody knows that, and you would think they do. But they don't know that yet. And they are making their way to you in some way, shape, or form to learn. So, I hope that's helpful for you. Oh, I asked also for an angel number. I asked your angels to give us a number for you for the next 30 days that will kind of help you to know that they are supporting you, especially through this specific topic. They are supporting you, they are around you, they love you. What is our number for our Libra friends? Ooh, 3003. Is that inspiration? Yeah, inspiration. 3003. I love our crescent moon too. Almost the energy of, this is something I did. I was looking for some kind of structure, like to put around my spirituality. I'm not a structure person, but I felt like I needed some kind of structure in place to kind of focus my devotion. Like I wanted to really devote my energy to cultivating my gifts and my spirituality, and I used the moon. I started working with lunar cycles and the wheel of the year because so much of the religious holiday like stuff that we do and celebrate is rooted in lunar cycle and the wheel of the year. Like Easter, for example. Do you know that Easter falls on the first Sunday after the full moon in April? Or the first Sunday after the full moon after the spring equinox or something like that. Like, so that's why it changes all the time. It's because Easter is based on the moon. So like if you like go in a little deeper, like you really can uncover pretty easily how the things that didn't feel so good for you, the control and all of that, the control and the rules and the structure and the inherent injustice in organized religion, you can get underneath that and see what's really there. Because what's underneath there is really something that resonates more deeply with your truth. So this feels like you gaining inspiration from this new perspective. Like I can really go and celebrate Christmas however I want. I can still call it Christmas, but we're celebrating Yule. We're celebrating winter solstice. That's what we're doing here. We're celebrating the return of the light, the return of the sun. So, okay. That was a lot. I wasn't ready to talk about religion. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Thank you, Libra, for all that you do. This is big work and is much needed in a world that is healing from a lot of structure-inflicted wounds. One of the main structures being religion. So thank you for doing the work that you do. Thank you for being transparent and authentic and open about your experience and about your truth. And if you resonate with this message, I would love to hear about it in comments. Also like and subscribe if you would like to receive more content from me. And I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Thank you. I love you.